He looks cranky, but then he doesn't sound that cranky.
I've talked to you. You've interrogated me just for fucking walking down the hallway.
I said hi.
No, you would question me. You were like, "Are you a student here?"
Yeah, I don't want the bad guy getting in here and harming you. Because they're all out there.
There's bad guys?
There are bad people out there. They would harm you. I want to protect you.
I want to protect myself. You have the right to protect yourself too, right?
Everybody has the right to protect themselves.
You don't think it'd be more efficient to protect everybody here if you guys just left?
No. As it is, you guys are going to have class tomorrow.
When did you know that?
How do you know that?
Once you saw these things go. What's your major?
That's what I'm talking about. You've interrogated me about that before already.
I'll tell you what I'm working on. I'm working on psych. On psychology.
Psychology, right on.
Now tell me, what's your major?
Not psychology.
Not psychology? Is it something good?
Sure.
Are you an art major?
No.
I mean, in all respects, there's some badass art majors out there.
You want to do art? You like art?
I do. Yeah. I would like to revisit it because I was a pretty good artist when I was at theater.
You could be doing that right now. You could be doing some art.
It doesn't pay enough. It doesn't make as much of a difference unless you get really, really good at it.
You don't think your art would make a difference to the people around you? Change doesn't work like that.
It would have to be unique, and I have some stuff that's pretty good.
You don't have to be like a celebrity or an influencer to influence people. You influence the people around you, your peers, your fellow officers. They can look up to you.
Oh yeah, no. I've done a lot of good things in the world.
You can lead. That'd be another great thing.
No, that's not going to be the thing. No.
That would be a good thing.
I've arrested a lot of child abusers. I've arrested a lot of women beaters. I've done a lot of good things.
That's the issue.
That's good stuff.
Those are the issues you should be worried on. Right now you should be resting to take care of those people because that shit never stops.
Well, some of them actually, like you said, changed. There was one that practically shot at people, and he totally turned his life around. And when I see him, it's a handshake and it's respect and it's mine both ways.
Is he white?
He was wild, man.
Or was he white?
No.
Oh.
No.
You guys really broke him in then.
What's that?
You guys really broke him in then.
No, he was gonna kill himself for somebody, and he got put on probation, 6 years. And he wasn't able to run around pointing guns at people. He wasn't able to do all the crazy stuff he did. And then he kind of grew out of it. Had he not went to jail, he would have killed somebody. You have to break an egg to make an omelet, yeah?
Do you think that these people inside need to be broken in like that?
That's not broken in. And I think that the best way to do these things is to use time. To do a time thing where you come in, and I've seen really good ones, where you say, we're all going to meet here at 9, and we're at 3. And then you do, right, and you're very constructive that way. But I also think that this is bigger than the university. I think this is back east. I think that this is BC business. I think this is like Million Man March business.
I think it would make a great impression though if you guys de-escalated by leaving. I think it would really show them in the east.
Well, and we're all going to have our opinions. You're going to have your opinions. How old are you?
20.
20. Yeah. See. You wait 10 years. You wait until you have a couple kids and you got to keep them safe. You wait till you get a little further on. Oh yeah.
We can't have kids in this world.
If he does, he could adopt.
But do you have kids and you know that there's abusers all around? Yeah. Especially in this county. I've seen the Megans all now, dude.
I've arrested a few. I've chased some off this campus.
Right. That's exactly what you're supposed to be doing. Being right here doesn't help.
It's a full package. It's not the same job every day.
But you understand that those people are never going to stop, right?
Well, once you deal with that person, then that person ends up in their court system, and they're put on probation, and goes to another area. But if I can keep you guys safe from those kind of people coming here, that's a good thing.
You know that you're going to see another abuser and another bad guy. You know that's going to keep coming.
That's life.
Do you think that's because people have a positive image towards life with this police state? Or they be
It has nothing to do with the badge. It's the choices they're making.
I think they deal with
bad things. Logically, they think otherwise, and it could be things that happen to them, or just could be all the way to the point of evil.
Right.
I've seen evil. I've seen.
These people are trying to stop people. I know you don't think it's going to hurt.
No, I think what I just said, that this is a bigger issue, that it needs to go back east.
Right. And you guys
you even need to look at the three candidates for president and decide which one would be lesser evil.
Right, exactly.
For real.
But it makes a big impression if you guys get up and leave, and you guys go, we understand what's going on. We support you.
These are students. These could be your nieces, your nephews, your sons, or your daughters. And you all are reacting with violence. De-escalate by leaving. These are students and kids.
This is not going to make DC change what they're doing. I can't. If you gave me a message and I went back there and I gave it to them, I myself could not do that. But I think that the message would be better spoken back east.
But there are universities funding.
Like a Million Man March.
Why you keep cutting her
Let
off?
her speak. Why won't you let her speak?
I can't hear everything. I can't hear everything because of these things.
The only thing you should step over somewhere?
No, I don't. I can't.
Away! Get out the way, cops! Get out the way!
I'm sad to see you on this side.
Get out the way!
I'm sad to see you on this side. It's nice to see you again.
Good to see you.
Why are they bringing in backups from Reading if we're doing it peacefully?
Get out the way!
You guys are peaceful.
Why are they cracking kids on the
You
head?
two are peaceful.
Why are they
Not
cracking
everybody
kids
is.
on the heads with rubber bullets? They be more
I didn't see
peaceful.
that happen.
Well, I've seen the pictures. The kid's head in there split the fuck open.
I have not seen that.
Okay, well I have. I'm not asking if you've seen it. I'm telling you what I've seen. So respectfully, it was peaceful until the cops are fucking knocking kids around. These are students. These could be your nieces, your nephews, your sons, or your daughters. And their heads are split open in there. We can't get them water. We can't get them food.
They have the water faucets.
Okay.
It's faucets all
I don't
over.
give a fuck if there's faucets. The water in there. I worked in there. You can't drink out of those faucets.
I've done it 1,000 times.
Okay, good for you.
Yeah, there's water in there.
Yeah, sure, there's water. The people in that building don't drink the water. And I'm sure you feel real good where you're sitting and standing. And I'm so happy for you. I hope your pillow is nice and warm on both sides tonight.
I hope that yours is too. I want you to be safe.
You too, officer. Just think about it. Think about what you stand.
I do a lot of pondering.
Just wanted to let you know that. Just wanted to let you
So
know
where did I
that
meet you?
you met me 2021. My mom asked to come register my bike. You remember me?
Bike register.
Yep. You remember me. You remember what my background is.
I don't remember your background. Is it good?
Yeah. For you?
Like, how good? Like,
LA County Sheriff and Downey Police Department.
nice.
But I ask you, why am I standing on this side?
Why
Why
are
do you
you?
think I'm standing on this side?
Because you are here for a cause.
I am. But why are you guys causing terror and conflict by bringing out riot gear? And I understand you may say it's preventative, but it's not. It's really
it is
not.
absolutely
It's
preventative.
encouraging violence.
You can't vet everybody in this crowd.
I understand
You
that.
can't vet it. There's some people here that said some things earlier that I would worry for your guys' safety and my safety. There's about 4 or 5 that I bumped into. They're here for bad intentions.
Well, I will say that a majority here is not.
No, I wouldn't say that's a majority, but it only takes a few. But it only takes a few, and they could harm you. And I would do all I could do to protect you if they did.
De-escalate by leaving.
I'm glad that we can have this dialogue. It was nice seeing you.
Coffee. Coffee later. What's that?
I have a question for you. Do you have a feeling about what's going on in Palestine?
Coffee in a month. Come see me. Coffee in a month.
Coffee in a month? Is that what you said?
Yeah, look me up in a month, tell me, let's go have coffee, and we will lay it out there. Okay? For real. UPD.
Meanwhile, you're going to the other side.
I was explaining to some of the students that this is so much bigger than this. This is like a million-man march type thing. President Jackson doesn't have the power to change these things. I don't. And also,
We were over on that side and she just kind of got up there.
there's some people in this crowd that
Side off that side.
I would not want doing what they want to do. So it's a mixed batch.
You mean like you know them or you know who they are?
I know it's not the best intentions. They're not just here for protests. So.
You mean like people who are inciting things like foreign influences and things like that type of thing?
No, I mean like people that if they weren't here protesting this, they would be somewhere causing something for the havoc of it. And there's always those in the group. And if you were to unleash them on a building, those certain ones, they would do a lot of damage. Not like you, not like most.
Don't you feel like there's always people like that in a protest?
I don't know, I've seen some pretty good protests. I've seen a really good one here where the group came in and they were here for like 4 hours. And they made a really good message and then they left. And
Do you remember what the message was or what they were here for?
I think it had to do with faculty. It had something to do with the faculty member.
Oh, I remember that.
But it was just like a mic drop at the end and they left and everybody was like, oh, that was I think that it actually was a positive message.
Well,
But you don't have an end time and a start time, and it just kind of evolves into something. Nobody's really in control of that, and that's when things get a little unpredictable.
I mean, you do know there's people protesting on university campuses all over the country right now.
And I do believe this. I believe that it's a bigger issue than the CSU or the universities. I think it's an issue that, it's like a million-man march type issue, or
It's
we're
a
coming
human cause.
Yeah, or you're coming upon a new election coming up, and what do you choose of the three?
Some of us don't choose to do
That's a great way too. Out of those candidates, some of them are less towards the status quo.
I mean, you and I are probably closer to the same age.
Probably.
And I remember protesting the first Gulf War. And I also am of Jewish descent. And I've been really upset about what's going on in the Middle East for my entire life and felt terrible about it.
Have you listened to like Gabor Mate?
Oh, I love him. I love him. Yeah.
Listen to what he has to say about this.
I totally 100%
You listen to that. Very intelligent human.
I listen to his two sons, too. His sons are great, Daniel Mate and Aaron Mate. They're wonderful.
I haven't listened to his son, but I've listened to him.
No, he's like 100%.
What's that?
He's 100% like right on.
Oh, yeah. And he's been there. He literally went there.
I never wanted to go and do all the stuff that people do in Israel. But I went to Lebanon, and I know, respectfully to everyone here, because I also went to the George Floyd stuff in Oakland, where I'm from, and I heard people screaming really gnarly things about cops, and I thought, that doesn't feel right to me.
There's a few. I bumped into about 5 at least here that have no respect for themselves. They don't have any respect for me, but they have less respect for themselves the way they're acting. One especially, and I wouldn't let him run around here and do whatever he wanted.